I don't really know where to begin today, guys. Wow. Unbelievable. Um, that's it. That's the season done. No European football next season either. Can you believe that? Arsenal Football Club. No European football. Unreal. First of all, this video is sponsored by FOTMob. You can see I'm capturing the app on my screen. You can go ahead and download with the link below. It's free on Android and iOS. It's a fantastic app. We're going to go through the stats, the lineup and stuff like that on the app. Again, thank you to them for sponsoring this video. Yeah, what a painful game. You can see that our best player was Pablo Mari. You know when your centre-back who gets a 7.9 ends up being man of the match, you know that's bad. Like, you know that's... yeah. It wasn't a case of Villarreal being better than us tonight. It was a case of us just struggling to score. I'll show you the stats. We had more possession. Expected goals is a bit of an odd thing. I think a lot of people look into that too much. It's just a stat. It's almost, likeliness. Expected goals out of the chances that you've had. Basically, we should have scored today. 14 shots, but guess how many were on target, guys? 2. 2 shots on target. 2 shots! In the whole of the 90 minutes, we could barely get out of our own half. The possession means nothing. The pass success means nothing. Absolutely nothing, because we didn't do anything with it. It was spineless. We were so nervous, so cautious. Just rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. And the lineup, for me, just stank. I thought when I saw it, do you know what? Maybe it'd be okay. And actually, the lineup got better because, well, actually did it. Sadly, Xhaka got injured in the warm-up. Maybe it would have been a different game if he played in central midfield. Tierney came in at left-back, and actually, he was okay. But the lineup, I'm just thinking, Gabriel Martinelli, not Gabriel the defender. Gabriel Martinelli. Gabby. He was incredible against Newcastle. Man of the match performance for me. Dropped. My granddad's messaging me. Sorry, granddad. Not right now. He's probably feeling my pain for me. He knows that I'll be feeling crushed right now. Just not happy with the lineup. I really, really do think Gabriel Martinelli should have started tonight. And just Partey. He needs a partner. He really does. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Again, check out FOTMob if you want to download the app. It's 100% free in the description, and it's the best app. It really is. I absolutely love it. Thank you to them for sponsoring this video, this miserable video. Let's talk about the game itself, because obviously all we needed was a 1-0 win. We'd go through. We had that away goal that we scored last week. And the problem we had wasn't necessarily creating chances, because we did actually make quite a good few chances. And in fairness, we were a little bit unlucky. We hit the post twice. But our problem was not being clinical. We weren't clinical enough. Shocking, really. But then again, you could say we were just very unlucky. If Aubameyang doesn't hit the post twice, if he just gets his shot slightly to the right or whatever, then we're winning the game and we're into the final. But then again, if we get into the final and play like we did, Man United would absolutely destroy us. So I've got to say, maybe this just means we're not going to go through another Baku. Maybe that's what this is. Actually, the football gods are looking out for us, Arsenal fans. We've been through it all this season. We've had enough, okay? And to go through another Baku-type situation, to go to a Europa League final and lose to another English rival, nah, I couldn't take it. So, I don't know, maybe it's a slight silver lining that we've gone out. I don't know what to say, guys. The stream was mental. We had a lot of people come out and enjoy my pain. When the full-time whistle went, my stomach it's just horrendous. I just cannot believe that Arsenal Football Club, the club that I've supported since 2001, is not going to have European football next season. How are we going to rebuild this team when we can't offer European football? bare minimum, we should be saying, look, we've got Europa League football. Please come and help us out. We'll be in the Champions League next season. Because that's what Arteta would have been saying last summer. He would have said, look, we're in the Europa League. We know, let's say he's talking to Partey. We know you're Champions League level, and we know you have aspirations to win that trophy. And yeah, okay, realistically, that's not going to happen at Arsenal anytime soon. But help us. Join us this year. We'll get in the Champions League, and you're going to be part of the transition, part of the rebuild. And it's got worse. And serious questions have to be asked of the manager. The decision to take off Aubameyang is mind-blowing. What do we need? A goal. Who do we take off? Aubameyang. Now, I get it. Medically, with malaria in the last few weeks, it might have been something that was discussed that he shouldn't play 90 minutes. But you're telling me that Aubameyang himself would have wanted to come off. Again, I'm no medical expert, but I'm pretty sure Aubameyang could have done another 20 minutes. And you know what? Why not? What have we got to lose at that point? He's just going to be a bit more tired for the next game, which doesn't mean anything. So what? You keep him on the pitch. This is Aubameyang. If you erase the last season, this season, erase it. Aubameyang is one of the best strikers in the last decade. Okay, he's had some bad patches this season, but he still has quite a lot of goals for us. And you're taking him off? Are you mental? It doesn't make any sense. Not starting Martinelli. Maybe, just maybe, if Aubameyang stays on the pitch, we scored in the last few minutes. Having that extra striker, it's difficult to defend that. It really is. And the only thing I can think of that somewhat makes it okay is that Arteta was told he has to come off. You cannot play Aubameyang for 90 minutes. His body can't take it, which might be the case. If so, I'm sorry, Arteta. I'm so sorry. But honestly, from a fan perspective, to take off Aubameyang, who had already hit the post twice, was suicidal. It really was. We got beat by Emery. Oh my God, I haven't even talked about that. Our ex-coach, Emery, got the better of us. It's just poetic, isn't it? It's karma. That's what that is. So what does this mean for next season? Well, if you want to talk positives, which there aren't many, but there is one silver lining that I can think of. Remember when Chelsea had a really bad year in the Premier League and the following season they didn't have European football? Guess what? The very next season, they were back in that top 4. Or was it top 5? Either way, they bounced back. They really actually kind of benefited from it. Not financially, of course, because you get an insane amount of money for playing in these competitions. But maybe we can have a similar season. Next season is going to be a reset button. And yes, I think we stick with Arteta. I think this time next year, and I've said it a few times, is when I will judge him properly, because this has been an extraordinary first 18 months or so. Absolutely unbelievable, quite literally. You would have never have believed that a pandemic would have swept the globe and cancelled football. The Super League interruption as well. Who would have thought that would happen in a million years? Well, actually, I guess it was kind of likely at some point. But some of the things that Arteta's been through in his first job, I think he deserves another season. But this time next year, after a season of no European football, if we're not in that top 6, top 5, then he will have to leave. Unfortunately. Because it is unfortunate. I think he has a great footballing brain. We all know that. We saw what he was able to do in the FA Cup last season. That was really quite remarkable. We should never have won that. But we did, because Arteta managed to beat the likes of Pep, Frank Lampard, Ollie, even Klopp. In the space of a month, he beat them all. It was truly remarkable, and I don't think we would have won that without Arteta, genuinely. I think if Emery was there, or if Ljungberg took over for the rest of the season, I don't think we would have won that FA Cup. And it was maybe a bit of luck, yeah. We didn't really deserve to win in the final. I would say Chelsea were maybe slightly better than us on the day, but we won the FA Cup. And I believe that was through Arteta's coaching and tactics. I don't know what's happened this season, whether or not he's run out of ideas. Other coaches have kind of discovered ways to beat it. And also, the players haven't performed at a good level. I think he deserves another year. And I think maybe this time next year, we're talking in a completely different fashion. And we're saying, wow, what a season. We needed that reset. We're in the top 4 now. Champions League football is back. I think it's very unlikely, but we could be saying that. All in all, though, guys, it's a really upsetting time to be an Arsenal fan. You know, I'm surprised I'm actually somewhat able to discuss what's gone on tonight, because I should be crying in the corner of my room. It's devastating. It really is. No Europe. Nothing. Next season is domestic only. And that's horrifying. I cannot believe that. That means a lot less videos, a lot less Operation Arsenals, a lot less watch-along streams, because some weeks we're going to be playing once on the weekend, and then the weekend after that there'll be a whole week of just training. And do you know what? I'm gonna see the positive of that and just think this is a hard reset button. Mikel Arteta has this summer coming up now to get some work done with the squad. Get rid of some of the players that shouldn't be here. Bring in a couple of reinforcements. I want to see Saliba given a chance. I want to see a new right back come in. I want to see a new backup left back come in. We absolutely have time, and we should be getting those things done in the summer. And then next season, it's a season to focus on our Premier League form. We have to improve it. We can't go through another season like this. That will end up being snapped over my leg on stream. Thank you guys for watching. Another painful review. I feel like I've been doing these every week. I basically have. It's been a terrible season. For me, that's it now. It's over. I don't care about the Premier League. There's nothing left. This is basically the final game of the season for me, and it's ended in a bitter, bitter defeat. And I'm salty. Absolutely. Congratulations to Villarreal, but I think Manchester United will go on to win the Europa League, and Arsenal finish with nothing.